Hi, I'm Phil at PicoKit, and this is the PicoPi. At PicoKit, we're committed to excellence in microcontrol education. As a technology teacher, I believe that fun activities, engaging resources, and a tiered program should prepare learners for a technological future. That's why we're developing cool robots and video tutorials with robots like PicoPi. PicoPi was developed in conjunction with David Oswald from King's Christian College on the Gold Coast. During consultation, we discussed the need of a modular electronic system for David to use in his robotics classes, so that the components could be selected and positioned as required for numerous different robot designs. So far, David has designed the PicoPi and another robot called the PicoBot, which is a bipedal robot. We're also making progress on a robot arm project. In construction, the PicoPi uses two quality metal geared motors that are powerful, precise, and rigorous for classroom situations. The third wheel is a ball bearing, and the parts are either laser cut or 3D printed. Then the parts are held together with nylock nuts and bolts. The system control board is called the Pico Mini Driver. The Pico Mini Driver has an onboard motor driver IC, a 14-pin PIC. There's also a bank of connectors to plug in numerous sensors, servo motors, and modules like the LCD and the buzzer. In the current setup, you might notice the PicoPi has two bidirectional DC motors, an LCD module for text, and a buzzer module for music. It also has a potentiometer for analog control and two infrared reflection sensors. But we could have just as easily plugged in a tactile switch, a couple of micro switches, some LEDs, a stepper motor, or even up to 7 servo motors. So far, I've designed 40 different lesson tutorials for the PicoPi, and each will be accompanied with teaching resources, a lesson plan, and a step-by-step programming video for PicoFlow Alpha. As David says, this is gold because the students can work through the lessons individually and the teacher just puts out spot fires. This is just part of my commitment with PicoKit to excellence in microcontrol education.